There are many serials that are running on television and they're very successful, and we appreciate that. But we felt that we wanted to do something which, where we can put in a different kind of a story, give it the kind of production values that deserve a story like that, and put it out to the audience and see what their reaction would be. I think it would be a little premature to talk exactly what the story is going to be. You do understand that creativity then gets harmed. But in time to come, I presume that there will be another press conference when we're just about to broadcast, and perhaps it would be more appropriate to talk about exactly the details of that at that point of time. But suffice to say that we want to do something which is different from what is already being broadcast, and we hope that we can succeed in doing that. If I may be very honest, I think we've been working at it for almost 6 months. And I think that's a long time for any kind of fruition to take place as far as creativity is concerned. You will appreciate that whenever you go out to do something novel, there is always the pressures and the dangers of setting out to do something new, something novel, something different, and the anxieties that it brings along with it. So keeping all that in mind, we've had many debates, many discussions, pros and cons studied, arguments where this would not be right or this would be right, and then finally come to a decision, and that's why we're all here.
I would just say one thing, because this was a commitment that, like the previous question that you asked, how well considered decision was it? In last many months, we have sat together. There's one series that has been entirely been written. We start shooting in a week. It's entirely on paper written before we do that. So and only a thing like that can be done with so many forces involved, because it's well researched, well thought out, well discussed, and it's finite because it is more effective that way. And the idea is to keep the people enthralled and not to drag it on.